Hey everybody, Aaron here, and welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at episode 7 of Youjo Senki, or Saga of Tanya, whatever the hell you want to call it. So I'll tell you right now, I actually had a 5 minute long review for this done. It was more so discussion, debate, etc. And I completely lost it because I forgot to save the damn narration thing. I don't know why I did that, but it happened. It does always happen once in a while. It's not like something I do all the time, but I do it once in a while. Anyways, let's try to make this a quicker review than the last time because I think I went a little off topic, so maybe I could do the review better this time. So, this is a very simple episode. Episode 7 was a very, very simple episode, focusing on more so two concepts majorly. It's mostly focusing on the beginning of a new part of the battle and more so seeing the actual battle take place in the two sides and how they react to it. So, one thing I really liked about this episode is that we see Tanya making, of course, the plans and stuff like that in the very first image you saw. And in this image, you see them going to war and stuff like that, or at least, getting into battle. And ironically, in the very beginning of the episode, we saw the enemy unit, or aka the enemy, and he got a present from his daughter, which was a gun, and she gave it to her dad to keep him safe. But, he goes up against Tanya, and her platoon, and essentially just her though, and she obliterates everyone. And she even goes to the guy, stabs him in the chest, then takes his gun and goes, "You know what? This will be the perfect Christmas present to myself. I love it. It's amazing," and kicks him. And we see him die most likely. I mean, there's always a chance that he could have survived, but I highly doubt it. But it goes to show you that there's definitely two ways of how people react to war. One thing that's interesting is that in the following images, this is after coming after the credits, mind you, so you had to watch after the credits. We see the family of the fallen soldier. He was most likely, I think he was a lieutenant, if I'm not mistaken. We see how they're grieving. And at the same time, at the beginning of the credits, when the credits were rolling, just a little bit before it, we see how Tanya and the rest of her squadron are all, cheering each other, going, "Yeah, congratulations, we did it, we took down this unit, etc." That goes to show you how there's two extremes to war. And I think that this whole episode, even though it's so very simple, it's so very, very just quick pace, because I mean, this 23 minutes flew by with this episode to me. It was meant to only convey two things. It was meant to show how war affects two different sides, and at the same time showing where I think it's enforcing definitely how Tanya is most likely the invaders. Her forces are the invading forces. And I know some people are definitely mixed with this right now, and I've had a lot of discussions with people outside of, my comments and stuff like that, where people are saying that, most likely she's defending her hometown. But I say that there's a lot of showing in terms of, like, for example, even the first image I had, which shows her planning invasion tactics. These are tactics from her higher up saying that they're attacking from both the rear and the forward. And the thing is that in war, if you go, you don't have to be a skilled, mathematician in war or a skilled tactician to realize what's going on here. It's very simple. You're attacking from both sides, meaning that you are invading those forces. You're flanking them. Why would defenders have to do that? So most likely Tanya's purpose in this war is to invade and to destroy the other opponents. Now, here's the even more interesting thing about this whole thing, is that being X was not, of course, in this episode, but I think being X is definitely one of the things that, as mentioned by a subscriber of mine in the comments of my last review, he says that there was a big difference between the light novel and the anime. In the light novels, apparently being X, aka God, is not seen as much. He's very, very, very literally, used in the whole light novel series, and in the anime, he's been used nonstop. So I think that they're trying to show two different extremes. I think the anime is going for more of a religious slash, militarized concept. So we're seeing how religion plays a factoid in, war in general. We're seeing that being X, I know a lot of people that are, either with me on this, where more so the religious people are with me and the non-religious people are against me. I'm not here to preach and sprout religion. I'm just here saying that people of religion or have belief in God realize that being X is most likely telling Tanya what to do and trying to lead her a certain way. Now, people that are against it think that most likely she's being manipulated constantly. And this is where I think in many ways it could be a little bit of both. I think that right now being X is trying to see how Tanya will react. He's allowing her to do whatever the hell she wants, but at the same time wanting to see where she go with it, and also making sure that she believes in him, not just believes in nothing, because she's so hell bent, of course, against believing him. So I'm really loving that people are really going against me, you know, arguing and also siding with me in this because I think it's great discussion topics. I would love to hear your comments in the comments below. Tell me, what do you think? You know, what do you think's going on? I'll tell you right now, and this is something to see if you guys actually pay attention and watch my videos all the way to the end. I am definitely going to be start doing a light novel review on this channel, like for not this series in particular, but in general, I'm going to be doing light novel reviews for different various books and stuff like that. I plan on doing this because a lot of people have been asking me both on Twitter and YouTube and stuff that they wanted me to do light novel reviews, and I want to do that, and I want to kind of try to see how they work. I'm hesitant about doing a lot of them. I'm probably going to do a few of them because I want to see the reaction. I want to see the views. I hate to say that, but I have a lot of stuff I'm reviewing. I have a lot of series that go on my channel. So doing light novels is another thing to add to my channel, and that's, you know, if I don't get views on them, I won't do any more of them, to be honest with you. But if Youjo Senki becomes a light novel series, please tell me someone, like, if it comes out in America, I would love to know when it comes out in America. Like, I actually want to buy it, not see it online and all that. I would love to own a copy of this because I would love to see how the difference is in the manga and the anime. Or, excuse me, the light novel and the anime. Anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. I have to run, so have a great, blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.